Hello everyone. In this video I will be translating and summarizing the latest Urdu broadcast by Aftab Iqbal to make it accessible for our English-speaking audience. Let us go through the key developments and insights in Aftab Iqbal's words. Today's brief vlog is looking at a current topic, but this topic is very important. That is, the government of Pakistan's recommendation to award President Trump the Nobel Peace Prize. Honestly, I think there could not be a better or worse thing than this. There are many questions I want to ask the government and the establishment. Why, in the last 3 years, did you do all these things? A country that was quite prosperous and flourishing, or at least 1,000 times better than now, you have brought it to such conditions. One of those things is this. Did you really think of this? Shahbaz Sharif Sahib has recommended it with great fanfare, a citation from the government, meaning some place for self-job or self-benefit. This respected gentleman probably does not know what he is doing anymore. Maybe his shame has died after going to work so many times. And do you know what work he goes for? The crowd of troublemakers in Lahore, they call it going to work, but actually it is not going to work. Thus, in their traditional begging, travelling through countries, drinking water from every corner, listening to strange languages, Shahbaz Sharif's shame is really gone. Not just Shahbaz Sharif's, but the shame of many big people is gone. That you are recommending for the Nobel Peace Prize a person under whose nose in Gaza there is still a bloodbath going on, who not only witnessed this disgrace but also connived, supplied weapons, gave blessings and actively supported it. And now you're trying to get him the Nobel Peace Prize for peace. Wow, 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 wow. But when humiliation is written in fate and hardship too, then Allah sets the timing, because honor and humiliation are in Allah's hands. Look, yesterday you made this announcement, and the very next day the whole world declared a global protest against Israel's atrocities and shamelessness. Now this series will continue in every country, and God willing, it will definitely happen. What a magnificent scene it will be when the whole world is blackening Netanyahu, his top aides and protectors, humiliating and disgracing them. And Pakistan's pro-government media will be advertising on full pages, praising how wonderfully our government made this decision, that there was no person more disgraceful on earth than him. Wow, 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 this has happened before as well. During Biden's term, there was never any special leniency or concession for Gaza. But what Biden is doing now, giving ideas there, saying, use this waterfront, make it a commercial district, this is pure money talk. Where will you end up? Build skyscrapers here. This advice is for Israel, not for Palestinians, because he wants to remove Palestinians from there, send them to Africa, hand them over to Egypt, telling everyone, take them and get compensation from us. He is repeatedly threatening MBS, warning him, who are you to talk about two-state solution? So the nation should know that for this shameless man, Shahbaz Sharif has told the whole world that as a nation, our IQ is so low our brains are smaller than peas. Anyway, you do not feel ashamed, but you also lack intelligence. Who are you people? But anyway, the current leadership in Pakistan is just making stupidity upon stupidity upon stupidity. But this is not Shahbaz Sharif's fault. Such a brilliant idea could not have come from Shahbaz Sharif himself. Shahbaz Sharif is somewhat political. He has some sense of public pulse. This idea came from somewhere else. What an idea, sir. What an idea. People will ask, what will you say? In America, anyone who raises their voice for the rights of the oppressed, who speaks for Palestinians, is being treated very badly. Beaten, dragged, humiliated, as if something worse than September 11th happened to that poor person. Many youngsters and students have been deported. I clearly remember I was there in Arizona at the university when students protested. 6 or 7 students were immediately arrested, told you will be deported. Then what else did President Trump do? He mediated between Pakistan and India. There was a war going on, and Trump mediated it. Say what? Donald Trump's words are not believed by his own family, but you took him seriously. Listen to what Narendra Modi says. Now, Modi openly says, Mr. President, why are you so delusional? Have you stopped the war on some day? And what trade or benefits have we gotten in return? Which benefits? Tell us. Then your president just looks the other way. A large majority of Americans have started to hate Trump's name, and it has not even been a year yet. The politics are ruined, society is at the brink of civil war. This is your work in just a few months. But Shahbaz Sharif Sahib says you should get the Nobel Prize, And Shahbaz Sharif is a very honourable man, you all know, the whole world knows, a man who has become a symbol of moral decline, used as a joke, whose name people take in jest. Imagine what they say about him. About the Chinese president, they say, "I made a deal with Xi." Then Xi says, "No, I did not." About India and Pakistan, they say, "I made a ceasefire." Narendra Modi says, "No, you did not." About Iran, look how he slips. "Iran called me." The Iranian president says, "No, we did not." About Putin, what do they say? "Putin called me genius." Putin says, "I never called you genius." "No, I did not." Look at this hypocrisy. Before this, Imran Khan used to sing his praises, support him day and night, just to get the Pakistani diaspora's vote. Polls showed it was a tight competition, so this might have been effective. But look at the helplessness. Since he got kicked out, he has not even once mentioned Imran Khan's name, and those who used to talk, like Richard Grenell, were silenced too. This is your moral compass. But Shahbaz Sharif Sahib says you deserve the Nobel Prize. And Shahbaz Sharif is a very decent man. You know he cannot say wrong things, he cannot stand for anything wrong. He will always call a spade a spade. Our government will have to explain nationally and internationally why this crime was committed. Why did you stoop so low to boost your own image? Who told you this would be effective? It will be counterproductive. Whatever little respect was left, that too is lost now. I have already requested Field Marshal Asim Munir Sahib, with the effort and preparation he showed during lunch with President Trump 3 or 4 days ago, that will also prove to be extremely counterproductive. People do not realize that however hard they try to achieve something, it turns out to be a loss, and there is no one to explain this to them. So you are supporting that Donald Trump, whom you do not consider yours, and you are trying to get him the Nobel Peace Prize. Wow, wow, wow. See the extent of hypocrisy. Our friends also know what America is going to do in Iran, the regime change they plan to bring, and yet they want to get a peace prize for that. This award can be given to anyone on this planet except him. It can be given to someone like Fateh Ali Khan, not him. And our government is aware of this, but just to please him, to bring the Crown Prince some cornflakes, to make him feel that, yes, the Roman Emperor, we are your subjects and we are ready to do anything to please you. Just keep your hand of kindness on us. There is a couplet by Ataullah Kashmiri, roughly paraphrased, "I think you trusted yourself too much." I want to say, you certainly trusted yourself too much. Because circumstances have changed drastically, the situation is very different. One more thing will be asked of you. What will you answer to the pro-Iran elements in your country? What will you say to the Shia community? The Ali Tashi community gives great support to Iran. Iran is their hero. Today, Iran is everyone's hero. You must have been ready to become a stooge against Iran from day one. But what you are doing is helping the enemy, the first enemy, Iran, with whom you are sitting and eating, and also sending citations to award him the Nobel Prize. You should think about how you are creating division within your own society. Nobody has noticed this, and I'm amazed that people have not learned the lesson. Among our rulers or important personalities, anyone who tried to oppress Palestinians and Kashmiris, Allah Almighty has fast-forwarded their consequences. Look at Pervez Musharraf, look at General Bajwa. Both are living examples of this misdeed. By now, the nation must have understood what Imran Khan's real fault was. Why was Imran Khan suddenly removed? What did he do that he was taken away? He considers this a privilege for himself. Now, you should also understand that every day he spent in jail is a medal for him, because his reward will not be from Pakistanis. Pakistanis are mostly ignorant people. They know he is bearing all this humiliation for them, but they are sitting idle thinking, "We have done what we could, what more can we do?" When the heat is 50 degrees and you have to stay in a small jail cell, then I ask you anyway, he has to take this reward not from you or me, but from Allah Almighty, and God willing he will get it. He still seems larger than life to us. Whatever he has done, not 1 but 10 lifetimes are not enough for it. This status he has attained, only a few people are lucky to get it. Imran Khan lives in people's hearts, will always live, whether he is released from jail or not. Before I go, I once again want to ask Shahbaz Sharif and Nawaz, how can you betray the martyrs of Gaza? How can you commit such a level of treason? That wraps up our translation of Aftab Iqbal's video. I hope this English version helped you understand his message better. Please like, share and subscribe to Awami Lens to help our community grow. Do not forget to leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of this effort.